So here's an interesting thing. The other day somebody was saying to me about laptop DJs and stuff like that, and I know it's a cliche now because I don't think it really matters what media you play. And I made the joke, I think, around, putting a record disc into a computer or into, a digital deck. And I just wanted to show you how easy it is really, because I've changed the way I use technology. I really didn't do the CD generation because I went from vinyl, and I think because I missed a few years, I just missed out on it. I went straight to digital just because it meant that, I was able to put, my whole collection, in a sense, in one place. And the thing about it is, as well, is that nowadays with some of the digital players, I do have a controller, which means that effectively you plug the laptop in and it will only play content from that. But interesting enough, some of the new controllers now, they have the ability to be a standalone mixer if you use a power supply with them. So hence, you can, if needs be, put two external CD players or even two turntables. And I've tried that out on one of my shows. I've got an RR, a DJ, Pioneer DDJ RR, and it's a MIDI controller, but it's also a standalone mixer, ironically, that allows you to kind of do the usual, the sort of stuff, where you've got these sorts of things. Well, this one clearly isn't a DDJRR. This is clearly something else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you the difference between a controller that can do all of it versus, I suppose, in a way, adding a laptop or using a memory stick, and what the difference is. And it might surprise you. Yes, it might. So that laptop bit, you might have to get out of your head, because all I'm using now is a laptop that may not necessarily be really powerful, but can hold my music library, and I'm just using it as a memory stick with search features. And I'll show you what I mean in a bit. See you in a second. So as I mentioned about a controller stroke player, and this is just slightly different in this system. It's actually a system, dusty system. But this system is different in that it allows you to do near enough a number of things. So in the middle here, what we've got effectively is a DJM 450 mixer. So it's with all the same kind of features that you would normally have. I've got the ability to and also switch in line and phono out of there as well. And also, the beauty of this is I also have a wonderful screen. This is one of the things that, when I actually think about all the bits of kit I've ever bought over the years, and I've had quite a bit, and I do like to be some of the state-of-the-art stuff. This, in a way, is by far been the most versatile device where I can literally just rock up and play. Now, there's a number of ways where somebody actually said to me, well, surely you have to set your laptop up and plug it into this sort of thing. Well, yes, you do, but at the same time, I've actually got USB ports in here. Hang on a minute. So before I plug that USB in there, what else have we got? Well, I've also got the ability as well to plug a laptop in. And somebody said to me the other day, oh no, it's a laptop DJ. Yeah. Well, guess what now? I'm not actually using the laptop to mix, although I can. This is actually in what's known as, hello LB, this is known in export mode. And what export mode means, it means that essentially I can play anything that's in my library here, which is something like, oh, well, there you go, 29,000 tracks. And what I'm able to do is I'm able to play literally straight off of it. So it's like a big memory stick. So how do I get it to work? I'll press the record box bit up on here. Now what I may have to do, of course, is press a link button. And there's the link button, it appears down here. So as soon as I press this, yes, by the way, this is a touch screen and it's running Apple Mac OS as well. That also makes me a bit of a freak. And, oh, hang on a minute, you telling me there's music on here too? So at the moment, what I've got is, I've got all of my stuff. If I go into playlists, why do you playlist stuff? Just because I like to have my library arranged. Oh look, Froggy versus Larry Levan. That's an interesting one. Why did I do that? Because I did a show last year, Froggy versus Larry Levan, and what a great show that was. So, and you can see a couple of the gigs where, you know, I've kind of labelled stuff up, and it's just stuff I wanted to take out. So with that in mind, there's a couple of director's cuts, Studio 54 and so on. So you can actually see there is a load of stuff on here. So I'm just going to, for instance, pick one of these tracks. And this, incidentally, is, I think it's Froggy, actually, if I remember rightly. Yeah, okay, so...
It'll take me about 20 minutes or so to warm up a little bit. Steve's adjusting my microphone. I only just managed to sit down. Anyway, let's kick the music off.
Yeah, there's the wonderful Froggy, the voice of Froggy, and...
It'll take me about 20 minutes or so to warm up a little bit. Steve's adjusting my microphone. I only just managed to sit down. Anyway, let's kick the music off.
There you go. So that was just from one of the shows I did where I actually took a snippet of the wonderful and legendary Froggy. And what I've also got in this nice little box, I've got a couple of memory sticks as well. Hang on a minute. Are you telling me you're a laptop DJ because you're using that? And also you're now going to be a club DJ because you're going to be using this? Well, I'm not anything. I'm not even a DJ. I'm just a radio presenter. So there you go. I'm putting that on there. The USB one is flashing. And then what I can do, that deck, of course, plays on that deck.
It'll take me about...
Alright, so now, if I go USB 1, hang on, why have you made it a different colour? Look, see that? Blue, red. Why have I done that? And the reason is, so I know it's the red one that's red. I've even got a, in fact, if I go in here, this one is actually... this one is blue, I believe. So if I actually put this now in the second one, DJ handover, and plug that in, I think this one is also blue. You'll see USB 2 flashing. If I actually touch that, well, look, yeah, there you go. So the settings and everything on that have come across. So this could be, you know, my cue points and even colours, that sort of stuff as well. And look, I've got on here, I've got some stuff on here as well. So let's just pick one of these. And so now I'm playing off, in fact, there's a slightly different blue colour, ironically. So this one is, there you go. I do like this Alex the Chow rework as well. So, quite a nice way to manage your music in that. Yep, here we goes. So, that's that playing before the Facebook police say, oh no, you're playing music for longer than, and you don't own the music and that sort of stuff. Right, okay. If I now go on to Rekordbox, and Rekordbox in this case is here. So now what I've got is somebody coming in with Rekordbox, and a system like this can plug straight into the USB port in the back, and then literally, well, there you go, look, you can see my sorts are slightly different. What I've actually done here is I've actually set mine up so it's slightly different, as in, like, you know, I can see the keys, and what else can I see? Right, so there you go. So I've just pulled a track off. It's playing now from here. You can actually see it. So Rekordbox, in a way, allows me to do a number of things. It allows me to play off that laptop, and I'm not actually playing as in playing the music playing. I'm actually using that as a library. It's like, instead of me carrying around 2 million CDs, I've now got this. And also, I can do it this way too. And I love it, because in a way it's given me a choice that this device, if I had a guest, I'd either say, yeah, you can either bring your laptop, providing you've got your stuff sorted out by Rekordbox, plug it in, or even better, USB. Now in this case, I've actually sorted these out via Rekordbox, so they've actually been beat gridded, and they know the BPMs and the keys and stuff like that as well. So for me, That's the best thing about it.
It'll take me about 20 minutes or so to warm up a little bit. Steve's adjusting my microphone. I only just managed to sit down. Anyway, let's kick the music off.
There you go. Thank you, Froggy. That was all I wanted to say. A little bit of a play, and just to show you if you didn't know. So this is an all-in-one system. It's a lot different from some of these. This is actually a Nexus setup, pretty much, where we've got the same kind of touch screen capability as well, if needs be. So, for instance, I can jump around the track. Yeah. So I've actually got mine set up so I can actually needle drop that way as well. Now, you have it set up in whatever way you do. I prefer it that way just because I can then jump to any part of the track if it's then coming in as well. If it's playing now, I'll jump to that bit, or you could use your fast forwards. Just a food for thought. Marky P, out that way.